All right, let's take a look at this story from the editing perspective as well as from defamation. First, let's walk through the editing. The mother of 2 young children. We have 2 misspelled here. That's an easy one. We have who's misspelled here as well. And since it's 2 children, bodies should be bodies. Wrapped is misspelled. No comma here because this is just the subject of the sentence, followed by the verb. Yesterday, whatever day you might have done this on, the day before. So if you did this last Wednesday, we'll say Tuesday. And the rest of that's okay. Amanda Carson, 19, no reason for years old there. So we can just get rid of that. Was arrested early, again, change that to the actual day. Boyfriend is 1 word. And authorities, there's just no reason to capitalize that. Confused doesn't make sense here, but confess does, so let's do that. Sarah Pellman, who is her 18-month-old daughter, so that's commas on both sides. And as with any case, when we have age preceding a noun, we're going to hyphenate that, 18-month-old daughter, and hiding her body beneath her home, comma, police chief, formal title, no comma before junior or senior, said. Sarah died. We need the word on here. And then Labor Day is a formal holiday, so we capitalize it. Now we come to our first hole in the process here, and that's Sarah, which we have here spelled Sarah. So we should raise the question about that. We also have the question of should we refer to her by last name on second reference, but given how young this child is, the first name makes more sense. Carson told investigators she killed Sebastian Volpe, again, comma, and 5-month-old, same as before, 5 hyphen. We always have to use figures for ages. Five-month-old son, comma, when she accidentally ruled makes no sense, but ROLL rolled over on him about 2 months later, according to police reports or the police report. Carson also hid his body under the home. The boyfriend, no space, comma, Jerry Salzman, comma, faces a charge of injury to a child by omission. He was aware Carson was abusing her children. Police reports show. We need a comma before the attribution. So district attorney would not be abbreviated here, but the big issue with this is one of defamation. So we're going to return to this in a few minutes. Police have been searching for the couple since last Monday. Remember, if it's within 7 days, we just use the day since Monday, comma, when the children's bodies were found by residents, TS, of a triplex who were trying to locate the source of a foul with a U odor they had been smelling for as long as 2 weeks. So we need to spell that out. for both of those. Okay, so another hole comes up here. This is now the end of March, beginning of April that you were editing this. And we said that the first death happened Labor Day and the second one happened 2 months later. So that puts us at the beginning of November. That's a long time. So we would want to make sure that those dates are also correct. It's possible because that was getting into the cold weather then, and that we may be, with the thawing, warmer weather now, it could be happening, but we want to double check that. Also, I just noticed here I missed the obvious one, according to police reports. So what other holes do we have? Well, in addition to those things, we have last name of Pellman, a son last name of Volpe, a mother last name of Carson, boyfriend last name of Salzman. Is this correct? It seems unusual to say the least. Actually, as it turns out, the story I based this on, everyone had a different last name. And so it's possible, but still, this is such a red flag. We should be raising this with the writer to make sure that that is correct. So a bunch of things in this from the whole perspective. So what about defamation? So we said this mother was arrested. Okay, so arrested is a definite charge of crime, but it's from the police report, so fair report takes care of us. We have the charge repeated here. Again, crime, fair report, so we're okay. Confessed to beating to death, same deal, crime, fair report, so we're okay. She killed her son by accident and then hid the body. That's pretty criminal as well, even if it was accidentally rolling over on him. Hiding the body wouldn't be good, so we're going to take this whole part and we're going to say crime. But again, it's coming from the police reports, so fair report, so we're good. The boyfriend was charged of knowing about it and doing nothing. Again, crime, fair report, we're okay. Now we get down here. The district attorney is talking, apparently not talking in a courtroom, and is going beyond the charges and saying these people must be on drugs. There's no evidence of that, and so we would need to just strike that because there's no defense whatsoever. And so we always want to make sure that something like this gets taken out of the story. So there you have it. So in most cases here, we can include the charges, include the confessions, all those sorts of things because of fair report. But we do have one case that we would just have to delete completely.